Yeah. Oof. Okay, well, here we are. We made it.
Yeah, we made it.
We did not make it last week. Derek wasn't feeling well, so we are here today. I thought about trying to run the stream myself, and we sort of could. You've got things programmed, but I really don't know how it all works.
Well, I know, because when I told you I wasn't feeling up to it, I was like, it's possible, but I totally understand. When you haven't touched it in a while, it's completely foreign to you. You know?
Well, I use it over on this one, right? But I don't use any of that. I don't have an intro, which I should, and any of that
exactly.
stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's pretty. Believe me, it's this. I'm like turning it on, and then look into
You never asked me for an intro. Do I need to make
I did.
an
I
intro
actually told
for
you recently we should make a little brief one. But anyway, not that it's a big
Here's
deal.
the funny thing. It's been so long since I've dived under the hood for vMix triggers and things like that I would have to reteach myself how to program. Like, if we had to fix anything in this scene, it would probably take me half a day to do some homework.
Yeah, I mean,
it's because I just haven't touched it in so long.
It's the type of thing, like anything, you need to do it a bunch to like get it ingrained in your brain, and even then,
ingrained in your brain.
If there's any kind of a break, like when I've gotten it to now that I know what I need to do to get the stream going, but if I am away for any amount of time, I don't know, I'll forget something.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's so easy for me to forget. Like, we have those stints of travel where we don't stream for like 2 or 3 weeks. I'll come back, and sometimes it's kind of like, oh, I need to do this first.
Yeah. Oh, well, we're going to be gone. So next week, we won't be streaming at all. We are going to Dallas for the week, and then we come back, and we'll be home for about 3 weeks or so. 2 weeks. I think it's 3 weeks. And then we're gone again for 2 weeks. Yeah, we're going to the gathering of friends and stuff like that.
The cycle has begun again.
Yeah, and then it's going to be, then it'll be the next month. It'll be it's not the end of the month because Memorial Day weekend's like the 26th, but we'll all be at BGG Springs, so so it won't be any streaming.
And my wife's
going
to fly down on Saturday. For
really?
Springs, so, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, well, I was gonna try to have. I was like, hey, it's usually school's out right. Of course, this year, it's like school ends the Friday during BGG Spring. So I was like, oh, crap. So, but she's gonna come down Saturday. But
well, that's good. She'll at least get to because Monday is part of the event too, since it's
well, we're gonna leave. I think Monday afternoon.
Cool. I mean, I like this con because it is pretty mellow. It's not filled with. It's still filled with like, we'll meet with people, we'll go have something to eat. You know what I mean? It's that stuff still happens, but it's not as crazy.
But you've got all the young kids that have no idea who we are.
Yeah.
and are not impressed.
And don't care.
Yeah.
Well, it's. I feel. I don't feel that that's that different from what it is with the regular con too. But
that's true.
Well, I guess that has kind of died down a little bit, but yeah, because I do get a lot less of the hey, you get the thanks, we love game night stuff.
Well, the frustrating thing, truthfully, Derek, is you're not on our show. I mean, you've never been on a game night.
I was one day of a pandemic away from being on the show.
I know. Well, you were justifiably worried about getting home, so it was a good deal to get back.
Oh,
but
yeah? Because everybody was talking about, it's like, because Tiffany said, they shut the school down. I'm like, they're closing crap down? And I was like,
well, that was while you were here.
You know?
We went to Burbank, and Burbank, the pizza place we love, wouldn't even let us.
The pizza place
yeah, they wouldn't even let us in and had to get it to go.
We talk about it all the time.
That was way early.
I mean, in retrospect, it was like, okay, they did not shut down the airlines, but it's like everything else was shutting down. I was justifiably worried. Could I get home?
Right.
Yeah. So well,
and it was also. Yeah, it was like in that particular instance, it was like we still had not done grocery shopping, our big grocery shopping trip for the month yet, and Tiffany was like, "I don't know if we're going to have food." You know, like what if they close the store? What do we do?
Yeah.
Well, we generally have some food, extra food around, and we have like water and drink and stuff like that. But we went way before that. Mm-hmm. When we went to the Costco over here and we ran into my doctor, there was no water. So that was before.
I've been distilling my own water ever since.
Really?
Because for the longest time you couldn't buy distilled water.
Oh, really? You are just evaporating your own water and recondensing it?
Yeah, I bought a distiller, so yeah, it's a pain
okay.
because you have to like use citric acid to clean it out every now and then. But
Because of the
yeah, I
mineral
just fill it up. It
buildup?
takes like 3 hours, but I keep I have some empty gallon jugs that I just fill, and I
Wow.
keep 4 of them filled, so I always have distilled water on hand. Because
That's
again, for
crazy.
CPAP, yeah, I mean for a CPAP you can use regular water. It's
Yeah,
a
just
pain
mess
because
up your
you have
machine.
to clean it out. Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to clean it
Yeah.
out after every use.
And it'll get all that
Rigorously,
mineral in
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
And they're not
Yeah.
inexpensive machines
No.
to be replacing all the time.
No, they're not.
Well, I had that bottle that you used part of it while you were here. I'm still using that to do my miniature stuff. It's about this much left in that gallon, but yeah, that's the same one.
Yeah.
And you're like, can I use it? I'm like, I guess so. I wasn't even, it's like very weird to me, but
Yeah.
I like, of course you need it for your machine. But,
Right.
Oh yeah, it's one of those things I have to think about now. Like I am deathly scared of the power going out because if that happens while I'm asleep, I'm not breathing.
Well, what you do,
Okay.
is you should get an UPS for that room.
Yeah, I need to
just
buy
for
a
that machine.
UPS. It's on my big purchases list to get it
Because I'm sure it's a low enough power consumption. You'd go for hours before that dropped off.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I need to get one. It's on the list. I also, I mean, if I ever travel overseas again, I need to invest in a battery-powered one to have on an airplane.
I have one
So
tin of corn for emergency, and I'm pretty sure it's already out of date. I mean, that's the thing.
You might want a can of beans or something to go with
canned
that
things,
corn.
well, tins. Canned and tin food is definitely it's good for a long time, beyond the date, right?
That's just cycling shelf life.
Shelf life kind of stuff. But yeah, I don't think we have those big 2-gallon bottles of water that we used to have anymore, do we, underneath?
Oh, we do.
Okay, yeah. So we have for all kinds of stuff. Hey,
you're in California.
Pan
You have to
games.
keep an earthquake preparedness kit.
Yes, we need to be prepared for earthquakes. So
And we sort of have a wildfire fleeing preparedness kit.
Yeah.
But like
we don't have any kits like that. We actually were throwing that together with the fire. Kathy says she has a whole house generator.
If we have water, I mean it's my distilled water. I keep 4 jugs full, so that way I know if we have to flee, it's like okay, we can take 2 jugs of water with us and throw it in the car. And then I'm of the mindset I have a list of every device in the home that has credit card or bank information stored on it, and I have a tote that I can throw it all in. Every game console, every smart device, every tablet. Because the thing is, in a disaster, just pro tip, they always tell you this, it's not just getting what you need out of the house, it's protecting yourself from being looted.
Of course, yeah.
right.
You don't want to leave anything in the house that if somebody gets can ruin your life, you know?
Yeah. The Kathy says she has a whole house generator, and of course the power hasn't gone out since they've done it. So Scott has one. He did the same thing because when they first they moved into their new neighborhood, they never had any power outages. His old house had them all the time, and then so we're like, wow, your neighborhood's great. And now they started to have power outages, so they ended up getting. We were there when they had one of the power outages. We were out for a day, weren't we? Like, or at least the bulk of a day, yeah. And so he got it, but we have
when I lived in
solar.
Florida, it was like it was just part of life where it was just like it's like don't bother keeping any non-atomic clocks in your home because like it's just at least 3 times a week there would just be a fluctuating power. It would just go off and come right back on. Yeah, which is why when I worked at Dice Tower, I priced out a UPS for the systems so that way if we're streaming, we can still keep going. Because it's like the power would just go.
That's annoying. Jeez.
Yeah,
it is annoying. Yeah.
We used to have real solid power here, like really solid power, and we started to notice because we actually have a network attached storage that I can access stuff remotely from, and we would see it go out like invariably when we'd leave. Now, why wasn't it going out while we were here? That's the part that is just the weird.
It's weird.
Like so, no power outages until we're gone, and. But now we've had, because ours has an automatic switchover from solar to grid, or from grid to solar and back when there's a problem. And we've had 2 times now where we've had some crazy like switching and stuff, and that means we're going off grid. And my computer doesn't stay on, but Nikki's stayed on. And the last time it happened, Nikki's wasn't on, so I couldn't judge it. But mine was doing some processing stuff for a project that I was having dinner anyway, and we
Oh,
had a
that's
power drop.
frustrating.
I didn't lose anything. I just had to go back in and take the auto-saved one. But yeah, I didn't lose it. But I did lose like 30 minutes of stuff on that first drop-off. We're like, wow, that's kind of weird. So I have
I thought you said it was like rendering or something. I was like, that's...
No, just processing the clips. Because when you load everything in, it has to scan all of the files. I think it's just doing audio, to be truthful with you. And
it's generating the peak files.
Yes.
And if you're doing 2024 and you have it enabled, it also will be doing the text-to-speech stuff for everything you have. But
I
but
wish
you have
we
to
could
have
use
it
it.
turned on.
I actually need. So, is there a new version, like a 2025 version? Yet?
I don't know. I need to do some digging. At some point when I'm like ahead, I'm gonna like experiment and like, hey, is 2020? I mean, because like 2025 is coming, and I have no idea. I haven't even messed with it yet. The only time I'm using Premiere, the newest Premiere now, is when I do cardboard creations because that's what I use that for. But,
right. Well, and it's not a problem. Ours is our show's multi-camera, and it means that every camera is recording the entire time.
Right.
And for us to create it, it's like we look like Derek's running here, the live machine. He'll switch automatically cameras. We do that for our show, and we have to build it that way. And the machines just grind to a halt. They didn't used to have a problem until there was an update in 2023 that broke it completely.
Adobe,
where
they don't
it's like when if you're working with a multicam clip in a timeline and you cut a piece of footage out, which you do when you're editing, and then you want to close the gap that you just created by removing some footage, it like stalls. And that's not a big deal if you're working on like a 10-minute video and it's like, oh, okay. But when you've got projects that are like an hour and a half to 3 hours long, that takes a long time.
Well, it's not only that.
And
it doesn't even play properly. Like, it just hangs.
Exactly.
It's like just to scrub and to work, it will take forever to load. It's really frustrating because it's like we still pay for that software every month, and they are doing nothing to help us.
Yeah, I don't know. I keep thinking, should we just try going DaVinci Resolve? But
I know.
I hear that the downfall of DaVinci Resolve is that it's very resource heavy on your PC, which is like I feel like wouldn't solve our problem.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't. Because I've had everybody ask me, are there options? I'm like, well, there's DaVinci Resolve, but I don't think I'm certain we wouldn't be able to use Final Cut. It's frustrating, and it's not like
I haven't messed with the new Final Cut. I just don't want to go back to it. Well, first of all, unless they've changed it, Final Cut will not work for our workflow because Final Cut, for some reason, will not let you work on a project unless you have the original source media. You could render proxies, but the proxies must be in the same directory as the source media for the project to work.
But you can try the free version.
Yeah. I mean, we actually use the free version of
DaVinci.
I do use the free version of DaVinci Resolve because at the time, rendering proxies in Premiere didn't work. It would render.
It's because of the old camera had audio problems.
Well, we still have it. It's this camera right here and we use that for camera 4. It has multi-channel audio, and it would not. It would not see it at the same unless it had exactly the same audio. And I don't know that Premiere has resolved that because I haven't bothered with it, but I use Resolve all the time. I think it's a pretty cool application, and I want to pay for it because you just pay for it once, at least at this point in time. Because we've used it now for 5 or 6 years, doing the rendering. I had to do it, once we brought Derek on, I had to do a bunch of figuring out how to make it so that we could transfer the projects for him to edit.
On paper, I was like, the pitch I had for how this would work is it's like, oh yeah, you just send me the proxies that Adobe creates and then I can do the project. But I didn't factor in that's like, oh, for some reason the cameras weren't playing nice with that process, so we had to.
Well, once I figured out Resolve, I found something. I've probably through Reddit found something where they had it, and it was. I'm like, oh, okay, and it worked perfectly because you just say same as source for the audio channels, and no problem. So it's pretty great. Now, they might have resolved that because I know that, I'm not resolved DaVinci, but Adobe might have resolved it because I think they've improved their proxy stuff. So, and all that.
It's like, Adobe's definitely trying to stay cutting edge for like all the what's going on in the new media space. Do we even call it new media anymore? That's what they called it when I was in college. But it's just media now, right?
Well,
but,
the thing
so
is,
I think they bowed the knee to everyone's using these DSLR cameras. We should probably make sure that our software can interpret all the different models that are out there. But
the other issue is just the fact that they're ignoring multicam is very bizarre, because it's a pro level software. People use it to make movies and stuff.
Yeah.
How could you be ignoring this? I know it's got to be a small piece of the pie that uses it to do this, kind of what we do with it, which is frustrating.
I'm sure it's because they went all whole hog on all these AI features, and that's it's one of those things that's if we fix that, it'll break all these other things. So I'm sure that's what they've been working on, is it's how do we fix the one problem without breaking everything else.
Well, I mean, it was working with some of the AI stuff prior to that. I mean, I don't understand, but anyway, we'll figure it out. Still works as it is, but it's not great. I mean, I'm noticing more and more problems. Played a lot of Res Arcana during COVID. Oh, yeah. Well, this is the new-ish. I don't know. Mike just recently got it and lent it to us, so we're going to do a date night at some point with this. But yeah, we haven't played it yet. Nikki learned how to play it. And so let's go ahead and get into it. Is it framed properly in the screen?
Yeah, because this is stuff I'm going to show.
Okay.
This is not stuff that's out.
Cool. Okie dokie.
Are we doing it?
Yeah, let's go for it. Because we're way behind on the 365 adventures, the dungeon.
To be behind again, streaming next week. So
yes, exactly. So also on Thursday, the plan is for Candace to come here and actually paint stream with me, because she's going to do some game. That's on my God. I don't know what game that. Yeah, I actually should have you jump on and look at that project.
Yeah, just to make sure that
because there were some things I wanted to know about that. But yeah, I'd have to talk with you about that. I'm not even sure what I want to do. Sure. But yeah, so we're going to do that stream on Thursday if it's not pouring rain, because it said pretty high chance of some heavier rain.
Oh yeah, she may not want to drive all the way out.
Yeah, the next 3 days are pretty hefty with the rain, which is good. We need it, as long as we don't have any mudslides. Cool. Well, how's this one work, Nikki P? I feel like it's pretty much similar to the...
It is very similar. I think there are some things that there's an ability... I can't remember the name at the moment, that isn't in here, but it's in the other one.
Okay.
Just to say, in addition to this being set up for a 2-player, you can take all these cards except whatever is duplicated in the normal Res Arcana and add it to Res Arcana. So this can work like an expansion as well. All right?
Cool.
So in this game, we are both mages. We are alchemist mages. We are both trying to get a whole bunch of points together to win the game.
Tantrum Con. Cool. I'm sorry, cutie.
We're going to play...
Hey, from Turkey. Hello.
First, the starter, what they recommend for the start of the first-time players. First-time players, we are actually going to only have 2 mages and randomly give 1 to each player, versus we've got 4. These 2 are when you know what you're doing. These 2 are the ones they recommend.
We've got some audience members that know. They might be able to help us out if we're messing up.
There are some starter cards that you do. There's a drafting mechanism that you do when you know what you're doing. We're not going to do that. If we end up having time to play again, maybe we'll do the whole drafting thing. It's not that big of a deal, but I just figure if we're going to do the starter, let's do the starter all the way through. They also recommend we play to 7 points instead of 10 points. That's all part of the starter stuff.
Okay.
All right. So in this game, we've got our, essences. They are all the same essences from the regular Res Arcana. So I've got the red here is Elan. Green is life.
Blue is calm.
The gold is gold. blue is calm, and this thing, black,
death.
is death. All right. The center tray is if we run out of components and you need to take more than isn't there, you take this 5-piece and you put whatever the component is that it's supposed to be standing in for. And now you have 5 calm right
Thanks,
now.
Ruben.
Because you've put that on there.
Caught us live. We generally will stream once a week, whether it'll be on Tuesday in the morning or Thursday in the evening, Pacific Daylight Time now. That changed too this weekend. Another thing to mess with us, and it certainly did for me. I don't know. I'm waking up too early now. I don't know why, because it's spring. I guess it's spring forward, right? That's why. But yeah, super fun.
Okay. So let's just look at the 2 mage cards we're going to be using.
Oh yeah, I can move the games a little bit here. Yep.
So these are the starter ones, and they've got a mark somewhere. Any card, including the mages, that have this little grabby hand here, means at the start of the round, you will get anything that any of your cards that are in front of you show at the beginning for resources to buy and play things down. The stuff in the brown areas are going to be abilities that you pay for on your turn to do things with. And that's the 2 mages. And then here are some cards that we might have placed down in front of us. Again, there's a little grabby hand. So at the start of the turn, this particular person, if they had both of this mage and this card in front of them, would be getting calm and
gold.
1 gold. All right. Some of the cards are going to tell you to, if you activate them, they'll put elements on them. You can take those elements off during this time period, but you have to take all of them off of the card, not just one of them. So let's go back to regular cards. This card is showing a lot of stuff. This is the price, how much you pay to put this card down in front of you. Then that would be the end of your turn, and the next person would do something. Then the next thing that you could possibly do is if there's anything in this scroll here, you would pay that amount to make that action happen. Like example is this card right here. Anything card that you have down in front of you that has the seal on it anywhere is points towards the end of the game. All right, so that's 7 points to the end of the game right there. All right, so on a turn, I'll just go through all the steps, which is there's a round summary card, which is very helpful. Simultaneously, we're all going to take anything that has the grabby hand on it from our elements. Then the first player is going to either play a card from their hand, activate a card that's already on the table in front of them. All right? Then the next player has that option too. When you are out of cards or don't want to play anything, you pass. And we've got this pass token right here. And there's a process for when you pass. But I want to point out that the pass token itself has a point on it. So if the pass token is in front of you, it is towards your points at the end of the game as well. All right? We are, let's see, that was pass, use a power, yes, okay. Then the third thing down at the bottom is we would check and see if we've got our number of points. If we have 7, we are done with the game. Okay? If we don't, we start again with whatever cards are in our hand, and we any cards that show this little tilt symbol, if we use that ability down at the bottom, we will straighten them up again and make them all ready for the next round of play.
Exhaust.
All right. We are going to, at the start
Go ahead.
at the start of the game, we are going to choose from, let me get the name correctly, an item in the center of the table. This will go down in front of us right away and will be usable to activate on our turns as well. When you pass, you will take this item, put it back up here in the reserve, and take a new item and make sure that you have it face down, because it's going to show that you're out and you have passed. And then when we start the new round, this will be your new magical item, and you will turn it face up in front of you. So it's a way of rotating these. I'm not going to always have the alchemy. Lincoln will have a chance to take alchemy because you have to change out when you pass. All right. You can also buy places of power. Let me make sure I got that name right. Yep, places of power. There are 2 of them. This little mark at the top says use these the first time you play. They will also get you points for the end of the game. Any symbol that has this card or places of power that has this symbol on it is simply saying, for every gold that you have on this place of power, it is a point towards your goal of 7 for the game. And there are cards that also say place on this card or place on another card in front of you. And any of those that are in front of you can either be taken at the beginning of your turn, but you have to take all of them, or left on there to count as points for the end of the game. The places of power also, this is the cost, just like I showed you on the cards. But they also have things that you can activate on your turn. All right? Both of these say that you have to exhaust it to either do this top action or this bottom action. In this example, you would exhaust this and pay 4 Ilan to get 2 gold and draw a card. So that's very helpful. And the bottom one just says you exhaust again, but you're only going to pay 1. If it doesn't have a number in it, it's always just 1. And then you will get a gold, and you will put it on this card or on this place of power. And then this is the monument deck. You can buy a monument, and when you buy a monument, it goes directly in front of you and is ready for use, and it will refill with a new monument card. Some of the cards in front of you will say, where is it? I pulled it. This one. If I do this one, I will pay 2 gold, I will exhaust it, and I will gain a monument card. And that's the symbol you're looking for monument cards. There are some cards that have something with a dragon. That is not going to be in the duo thing. It's set up for when you put it in with the regular Res Arcana stuff. And since I'm talking about this, I pulled out this magical font. We do not have the expansion for this pearl one, so that is just ignore it if you use the magical font. You will just take the 4 life. Yeah, the 4 life, but the pearl is part of an expansion we're not using in this game. All right. And then, let's see. So these cards are really helpful because they tell you what the symbols mean on the cards, and then the other side of the card tells you each of the symbols and what they are. All right, so it's helpful for that. There's only one round summary that also has the setup rules on the back, but there are 2 of these player aids with your essences and all the things that you're going to do on your that you can do on the turn. So you're only taking one action, and then the next person goes, and then you take another action, the next person goes, and it goes back and forth until somebody decides to pass. All right? So the first thing I'm going to do is get rid of these two because I don't recommend that. And then we're going to just quickly do this, and one person's going to get one mage, and I'm going to get the other mage. And then any card with this little S is what we're going to start with for the first time playing the game. So let me pull the S ones. It was these. I'm missing one S. Nope, this one. And these all go in a pile here. All right. This will be our starting hand of 3 cards. There you go. You can look at those, and then we're each going to get a deck that we will draw from. All right, and again, this is for the first time playing setup. Then we would decide who is the first player, and I'll just take the first player marker in front of me. The second player gets to draw one of these at the beginning, and then I will get what's left. Okay, so this
choice of what's left.
Yeah, this death and life just means at the very beginning of the turn, when we do the collect essences. You will also get to collect either the death or the life, one of the two for this one also. All right. The research means that if you exhaust this one and pay any essence from your hand, you will get to draw a card. And this means when they say draw a card, it can be from your deck or from the monument deck too, as well. All right. The alchemy is exhaust, pay 4 of any research to gain
resource.
2 resource or essence. I should keep in the theme. Spend 4 essence and draw or take 2 gold.
Okay.
All right. This one is to exhaust, pay any essence, and this is the discard symbol. So whenever you discard a card, you put it face up at the bottom, sticking out like this. Eventually you might have a stack. So in this one, you would exhaust it.
Thanks for the follow.
Let me double check that. Nope, I got that wrong.
Okay.
All right. This one, if you have an exhausted thing in front of you, so I'll just play that. And this is, I exhausted this round, which means it's not going to get better until we reset at the beginning of the next round. This will let us, refresh it during the round, and you'll get to use it again.
What do they call it here? They call it straighten or turn this. Turn this component, straighten this component.
So that's what all of those do. All right.
Well, I'll take that one. Maybe it'll help me this turn.
Okay, and I don't know. I'll just take some stuff so I have some buying power, some more buying power. Okay, and then you
have to clear stuff because I have no room to play because you had all your stuff there.
Okay, let me move down. Okay. Go over here. Put all this up here.
Just go.
All right, so the first thing that we're going to do is if we have any cards in front of us that let us take essences, we will collect resources. I do not. Lincoln does. Nope.
No.
You do. It has the
Okay.
grabby hand, so you get one of
I
those.
can't see it. I see what you're saying.
All right. Then we start doing the actions, starting with the start player.
I
So
don't have a lot of room. It's weird.
I can go.
No,
down.
don't worry about it.
I can zoom out. Do you want me to
No,
zoom
it's-
out? I forget that you've got the two dealy bops in the frame. There.
Cool.
Does that give you some more room?
I think so.
Okay. So what I can do on my turn is I can... Oh, wait. I could have taken one of those. I'll take a flame. Okay. Because of this grabby hand. Then I can either play a card to the table from my hand or activate what I've got in front of me. Right now I only have the Mage in front of me to activate that. I don't think I need to do that, so I want to put something down in front of me. I will pay here a life and a gold to have this card ready for me to use. And that is the end of my turn, because you only do one action a turn.
Okay.
So it is now your turn.
I'm going to Gnosis.
Okay?
Cost 1 life, but it will allow me to exhaust this to plus spend 1. Maybe I'll do that. Can I do that now on this turn? No, you had 1 action per turn.
One action. So but you can do it next before
Yeah.
even playing another card from your hand.
But then it's either that to draw a card or that plus a death token to retrieve 1 card. So that's 1 from the discard, I guess.
Right. Which is really good because at the end of the round, when you pass, you're only going to draw 1 card from your
You
deck.
can't use research to draw from the monument deck. There are some effects that allow you to peek at the deck, and those can be used on the monument. Hey, good to see you, Lucas.
Okay. So I can... I don't want to do that. That's dumb. Okay, I'm going to use my smith, so that, and I pay
1 elan.
Elan, and I get a gold.
Do you need gold? I guess you probably do.
Well, one of my cards in my hand.
Right.
I'll just tell you because it's
Right.
it's a learning game anyway.
Sure. Well, I'm going to get another one of these, which I don't necessarily need, but I will because I'm going to probably want to draw a card. Then I'm going to exhaust this and spend 1 and draw a card.
Nice.
What is this one doing here? Exhaust plus a elan.
You can get any 2 elements except gold, and you put them on this card.
I see. Well, 1 action, I'm done.
Yeah.
Woof. That's a crazy card.
All right. So I could do this and reset him if I wanted to.
Do these reset at the beginning of the turn?
The beginning of the next round.
Right.
So,
Next round,
yeah, as soon as,
we give up.
like, I can pass.
Yep.
But you can keep playing, and I can keep gaining elements if
Right.
any of your cards say give to everybody. That would be... All right, I will play this one. And what this one's going to allow me to do down here is I can reset my mage at the bottom here if I play that. And this one I need to look up, actually. I always forget what that book means. I would exhaust it. Okay. And then I think it's one of these. Let me double check it. But anyways, you can go if you want to.
So this can't, I get another one of these, right? I don't think I really need any of this stuff.
What? Why? No, that's only at the very beginning of the round.
Okay. I think I'm
Magic
done
item.
because there's nothing else I can do. I don't have these resources.
Okay. So, are you going to pass?
Yeah.
Do you want to spend a fire?
Oh wait, I can reanimate.
This is, 2 resources to put on this card for next time.
Sure.
If you
I can
want.
wait. Yeah, I can do that too. Plus, I can do this, which is the whole point of that. I'm gonna. Well, let's first do that. So I'll exhaust that. Dump the Elan. Get any two that I want.
Any 2 that you want.
Actually, probably a green as well. I mean a life.
All right.
So when do I claim this?
What do you mean claim? Claim is at the beginning, collect essences. So when you do, you will take this, and if you want to, you can take these off of there. You have to take all of anything that's on there. You can't leave one for next time. But yes.
Okay. Your turn.
I am actually, I'm going to pass. So what happens when I pass is this turns to pass. This goes away for someone else to take, and I claim a different deal. I think I will take the research, and then I turn that over to pass too. So there's like 2 things saying, hey, I passed.
Okay, well, I'm going to do this and spend a calm to reanimate this one. No. That would be, I won't spend the calm. I'll spend the gold seemed to be the hardest to get, so and I'll reanimate that.
Cool.
And then it's me again.
It's you again.
So I'll do that, spend that to draw a card. Just might as well have the cards. Okay, and then I'm done.
And then you're done. Okay, so we've both passed. So you put this one back up here and take a new one. I didn't draw a card, which I was supposed to do. So pick a new one. And then draw a card. All right. Then straighten all your stuff. Make ready any cards that you exhausted. Turn this over. Turn that over to the first player again. Now we collect essences. So anything that has the hand on it, any cards that have stuff on it, you take. So I get an essence, but not any. I can't take gold. So what do I need?
Oh wait, I can't do that now. You put that back. That's a turn. That's a turn.
Okay.
Hey, Carl.
Okay. Then after
I have like really expensive cards.
After that, we do we start our turns. So let's see what I can do here.
Did you give yourself whatever the victory point is?
Well, you don't.
Oh, so you have to have it at the end.
We would be looking to see if we've got victory points towards the 7.
I see.
I have 1 point.
Right.
Pretty sad. So we want to start trying to get these bigger, expensive things that give us points and stuff, and points for being stuff on it. Let's see. This is terrible. I cannot even do that. So let's see if I can get some stuff. I need that. I can't get rid of it. Yes. I think I chose a bad magical item. Bad news, Lincoln.
Is the gold a wild?
No. The other thing is you can discard a card, I forgot to say. You can discard a card for any 2 essences or 1 gold.
Okay.
Well, I'll just put this one down. I don't know if it's going to help me. So this is a gold and an Elaine. Doot.
So when you're discarding, what do you do?
So when you discard, you put it face up at the bottom of your deck. This is to distinguish exhaust cards from your discard pile. That's what they say.
Okay.
And then you would take either 2 essences or 1 gold.
So that will come back into your hand when you've run out of cards.
Yes.
On here. Okay. Well, I'm going to discard this. Don't feel like you should be able to see it.
I mean, I don't think it matters, but...
And then I'm going to draw... What do I need? I need this and this. Your turn.
Okay. Everything is fire, and I have
Did I do that
no
right?
fire. Did you take 2 things?
What's fire? You mean Elan?
Yes.
I did. I took a green and a black, I believe.
Okay. Well, I will be discarding 2 because I need stuff. So I will take a fire and, well, I don't know what I have. I'm going to be, what do I need to do anything? And a fire. Okay.
I'm going to do the Cursed Peacock Idol.
Sweet.
It's a gold, though. But it
You
lets
get
me
one
put one of everything on the card for the next round.
That's nice.
And does it get discarded?
Wait, did you pay it?
I did.
You just paid it. Then it would be
Okay.
my turn.
Put that back.
And I'm just going to pay this for gold. Now it's your turn and you can activate it.
Is that just turning it?
You don't have to. Which means you can do this every
Correct.
turn if you want to.
Right. I was saying I have a lot of expensive cards to do those kinds of things. But yeah, it's going to be the next round. Okay.
I don't know why that wouldn't matter. All right, I'm going to gamble it. So exhaust this, spend a resource to draw a card.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I will exhaust this and spend 1 calm and draw another card. And it is your turn.
All right. Exhausting, or not exhausting, discarding, and taking. Okay.
I will exhaust this. To take
You don't have to.
Is this at the beginning of the
That's
round?
at the beginning of the
well,
round.
then I should have taken that.
Okay.
That's what I thought it was an action. Okay, but I still have to think about what I want to take. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to take a death. Death skulls is. It is your turn. Oh wait, no, it's my turn because that was something I should have taken from the beginning.
Right.
Well, I will. These are all okay. I'll discard this card. Not that it matters. And then draw no gold. One Elan. And what's that give me? I don't know if I really care about that one. Actually, I will take 2 life. Life. Goodness gracious, this is a fiddly little tray with my, well, not giant fingers. Oh, I did that. And it is your turn.
Okay. I have the fire. I'm going to do the crucible, which is
Exhaust it plus a
plus a fire.
Elan.
Elan. Place one of your discards.
Hey, David. Thanks, David, for the support. Good to see you. Hey, Marcus.
Okay, place one of your discards.
Took me a second. 33 more.
Yes.
For -1 the cost.
This
So,
is the
I'm gonna do
Res
this.
Arcana Duo, David, if you actually played this one.
And pay 1 instead of 2. Okay?
Okay. And then I'm going to do, put the black cat out. Nikki wanted this one. I know she did.
You
just
know
'cause
I
of the
did.
Black cat. Okay.
All right. And then that, oh man, can I spend?
Well, here's the deal. I feel like spending cards, you don't even have anything in your hand, but spending cards to get through the deck and then use those as resources, you
Yeah.
know. I mean, you're spending effort to get them in your hand and then you get rid of them, but it's the only way you're going to get things done.
Yep.
I want both of these that are in my hand, but to play, but it's not going to happen. I don't think. Well, I
Two
have a
and a
bunch of
water.
stuff coming.
Yeah,
Well, not a bunch.
I can't do it. All right. Man, passing
That
again.
squared circle's pretty awesome, though. If you could get that one going,
I know.
because it's anything except a gold.
This,
Yeah. Oh, what's the
this
thing
is
at the bottom?
the grabby. This is
Exhaust it and spend a resource.
And spend a resource and put the essence spent on
The card.
on any component. When they say component, they mean any. These are all components.
Okay. Well, put it on mine for me.
Sure. You generally want to do that for ones that say components on here will add points, but dang it, I'm passing again. Lame. Pass. This
Okay.
goes up.
Well, you have way more cards in play than I do. So.
Yeah, but I can't do anything.
I think I will. I think I'll pass. So this goes back.
Yep. You take a new one.
Right. Did you just hear me say that?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, +4 to get 2 gold. We're not in that shape yet.
I don't have an engine at all.
Yeah, I
It's
don't either.
pretty bad.
Well, and to see what I need to do like these things, this is expensive. 6 of 1 resource is very challenging. I'll take research, might as well.
Okay.
It'll get me through the deck. I mean, I want more resources, but
Okay. Straighten all of your
yeah, refresh.
new cards.
Even though they say tilt or what do they say?
Straighten, I think.
Tilt and straighten, yeah.
All right. Did you draw a card when...
No, I didn't.
Okay, draw a card.
I guess I can shuffle those 2 cards. Well, I'll do it when I need a card.
Okay. Now, you can take your essences. Again, anything with a grabby hand on it.
Yep.
You can take all of these if you want to.
I probably
Also-
do, don't I? I mean,
They're not getting you points.
since
so
I can do it again.
yes, you can. All right,
I
can
need
take
to.
one.
Too bad I don't need skulls to buy the death to buy these.
One of anything but gold. No, all my stuff is fire, so let's get another fire. Okay, and then I need to turn this over. Nobody has any points. I have 1 point, so we're doing great. I need to take either a fire or a water. Why am I even... I'm all about fire, baby. All right. Do I have anything that I can get some more cards? No. That's bad. Well, this one lets me place one of your discards. Do I even want this? Gain resources equal to the number of artifacts of one rival. Okay. That would just get me 1 gold. That doesn't help. The keys are weird.
I didn't shuffle. I will shuffle those.
Oh, all right. Here we go. Can I buy that yet? No. Ooh.
I mean, they're 4 gold.
No, this is 3 gold. If I can do it, it's a fire and 3 other essences, and then I get 3 gold.
Nice. It's not fire though.
Fire. It's Elaine.
Elan or whatever.
Elan, and 3 essences would get me.
You're done though, pretty much.
I would
almost.
be done, but I'm
Is there
really
any cards in your hand that you can?
horrible.
You really kind of need to get into your cards.
I don't. That's what's lame. I have this one that lets me, or one of these that lets me place one of these for 1 less, whatever the cost is. But it doesn't. What it's getting me isn't anything that's going to help
But what
me
about
out
these
of
2
my
cards? You don't even know yet,
situation.
right?
Right.
I
But
actually now
that's
know
it.
what my hand is.
This one is discard only. I can only do a discarded card and put it out. It's the Crucible also. So
Hey, look, they got the symbols there. Pandas. Hey, panda.
I am going to. That gets me 2 essences, and I'm going to do that. So I will use my Crucible. I will exhaust it. I will spend an Elaine and 3 of something else. And buy the Dark Temple and turn over the other one. This is just straight up 3 points towards the win.
Cool. Okay, well, I will. I will do the brazen head Cost 2 death. And 1 elan. That'll let me draw gold every time. Your turn.
Okay. I will be discarding this for 2 essences.
And then I will do this. It's such a weird one.
All right, then I will do this, which is spending that and a life to gain 2 essences, but I cannot take a gold or a life. So I will be taking more fire.
Hey, Cersei.
And a water.
Elan.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't have cards giving you a lot yet.
I don't. It's bad.
Okay, well, I'm going to spend 1 calm and exhaust the Gnosis and take a... Oh, I was going to shuffle them. I don't even remember what their order is, but...
So it probably doesn't matter.
No. Let's see if I can... I don't even remember what is exactly in here. I think how good it's not the most expensive card I have. And guess what? It doesn't... What does it do for me, actually? Do I ever want it?
Maybe it's when you discard over and over to get resources.
It's not bad. Actually, this is pretty awesome if I could just get there. It needs 7
Oh, that crazy
death.
crown?
Yeah.
That crazy crown.
Plus gold, which I don't have. So, okay. Your turn.
All right. Oh. I don't have a gold, though. So I can't... Oh, okay. Heh. I spent a elan to get a gold.
Cool. Okay. I need to do the research, I suppose. So it's crazy though. I'm gonna discard a resource. I will do this plus that to refresh this. And your turn.
Okay. I am paying an elan to, and this turns, and reset my mage.
I will spend 1 of these. Calm again and draw the last card. It's your turn.
All right, I'm spending a gold to take 4 essences, but not not gold. So 1, 2, and they go on the card. That's his deal. 2, 3, 4, and that's used.
Okay. I have like all the expensive cards. Well, I'll discard this. I mean, this is why it's weird. Anyway, and I will take...
You can take a gold or 2 of something.
I know. I'm not at that point yet. I need 1 of these. Elan. Elan.
You can also, later, spend it to get 2.
Yeah. And I may do that. May take another Elan and just do that for now. and just get 2 more that I need to cycle through. Okay, it's your turn.
Okay. Okay. Oh, he's already exhausted. Boo. I didn't time that right. Okay. I am passing again.
Okay. Well, I'll do that and spend it on. And take 2 to put on that card. What do I need? I need one of these. And I need probably another Elan. Okie dokie. Boy, they're hard to get out of there.
That one goes on there.
Oh yeah, don't need it right now
And
anyway.
I'm passed, so.
Yep. Then I'm going to discard this for a gold. Discard this for a gold. Discard, and I'm done. Your turn. Oh, you're done.
I had passed.
And it's me, and I'm passing.
Okay. So,
This goes back.
draw a card.
Take that.
Okay. Shuffle and draw.
Right.
Straighten your cards. All right. Take your essences. I'm taking all of those.
Is there an issue for not to take them all? I mean, why would you not want to take them all?
If they were on something that says you're
They
going to
need
get
it
a
for
point for
at the end of the
every
game. Yeah.
life that's
Okay.
on there or something. Okay, I am needing.
Oh, I get a gold. I forgot about that. Got the black and the blue.
Wow. 1, 2, and 3. All right, turn that over. Oh, I always forget. You gotta turn that over because it's giving me another essence thing. That goes there. All right. Oh, I don't have that. Okay. I'm going to do the smith and spend an lane for a
Come on.
gold.
Okay, I'm going to do the sleeping dragon. That's 2 of each.
Okay. All right, and then I'm going to place this guy. 1, 1, 1, 1, and a gold. And this is robes of the artificer.
Artificer? Artificer? Yeah, yeah. Neat. He's cool looking.
All right, that's all gone. He was.
I'm going to discard this card. Take a gold.
1, 2. I don't know. There might be something better to do for that. This one. Yeah. To reset. So tired. This.
Who's saying that they love Res Arcana, but they're awful at it? They're at the bottom. I can't read it.
Oh, let's see. Oh, cool. Res Arcana, but I'm awful at it. That's it. This is the
Who's
two-player.
the person that said that?
Fog Light 11.
Cool. Okay. I'm going to. Oh, I didn't do this. I keep forgetting that you get this now when you do it.
I know. I keep.
It shows it right there.
I
It's
know.
very clear
It's
what
in
it
front
is.
of your face. I was thinking of putting it next to the ones that give me stuff.
I'm going to spend 1 elan plus exhaust that, or tilt it, and draw 2. I want death is everywhere.
There are flies on the
Your
windscreen.
turn.
Okay. Oh, well, that was a dumb move. Okay, sweet. Dumb moves upon dumb moves. That was stupid. Oh my gosh. I did this so I could use it again, but I don't have any elan, so
elan,
that was really a dumb move.
You need to draw a card so you can discard it.
Let me see if I can draw a card. Which one? That's put one out. That's spending to put essences. Haha! This is horrible. I can't do anything to get me a card. So I will spend a life to get some stuff for next time, because that's all I can do.
Okay. I'm going to spend 4 gold to get the Lost Kingdom.
Oh wait, that is not on the
I
card.
have no room. Let me see if I can crowd some stuff below. I think I need to.
I was scooting myself more.
Okay.
Are you done?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna spend, let me see if I do the color right. I'm spending a calm and exhausting this dude to get me 4 life. 1, 2,
It's not exhausting that dude. It's a monument card.
3,
Nikki P.
4.
Oh, you exhausted this one? You just said you're exhausting that dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mage.
I see. It's a mage. Okay.
Yeah. Exhausting the mage to get 4 life. And a pearl, but we're not playing with that, so that expansion.
Killer. I'm going to I'll do this. Get it ready for the next turn.
To read the robes of...
And it's your turn, cutie.
Oh no, I wanted to read the robes of... All right. Hey, I got some fire now. Did I like any of my discards? -1 if I do it. No, I can't buy it even at -1.
Oh, hey, should one of these come out?
Yep. When bought, you get 4 of anything except gold.
Nice.
I could do to gain a gold. Well, maybe that's what I do. I need gold. Wish I had 5. That's a better deal. No, it isn't. I don't have that.
Wow, you're almost there for that. You need blue, but can you do it?
No, that's my problem right now. I'm trying to
Oh, what's that one? Oh, gives you 4. That's why you have it from the previous doing.
Yeah, and you got to spend the calm, and
yeah.
this one is also calm, and I don't have any more calm. But this one, if I spend a fire and 3 of something, I get a gold. I don't know if it's worth it. I guess. Is there something I want the gold for right now? Not really. Dang. Am I passing again? You need to pass before me sometimes.
I would like to, but I actually have a few more things I can do.
I wish I did. This is, wow, it's already exhausted. Dirt. And I don't have enough for either of these. 2 of anything and a gold. Gain gold equal to the number of monuments of one player. Well, we both have, okay. Where was the one that took from the discard pile? I'm passing.
Okay.
Done.
Well, I will spend 1. Oops, wrong pile. To draw a card. And then you're done, right? I'll discard this to draw a green, life, because I need it for that. And probably, what do I need here? I'll take another Elan. It's not, oh, I don't need them that badly. I'll take another one of these to draw a card later for next time. Is that right? Yep. I'm going to spend, it's my turn again. I'm going to do this and exhaust it and take that and refresh the Enchantress. Then I'm going to exhaust the Enchantress to take a gold. And it is, I think that is it.
Okay.
Let me double check. And I'm done.
All right.
So I'll put that back. I'll take alchemy.
Okay.
And then I'm done.
All right.
I mean,
yeah. And take a card.
Yep. And I get these plus, gosh darn it, plus 1 blue, 1 black, and 1 gold.
I did not have that. It must have fallen out. However, I'm taking 1. 3 of those. Did you get anything? All your? Yeah, that one's not gonna. 1, 2, 3 skulls is That's it. Okay. What is that one? Exhaust or refresh, but it's 2 points. That's not bad. I am placing my magnum opus.
Nice.
And
That
that
one's
is
expensive.
all of
Yeah,
these.
that's expensive too. Goodness gracious.
This one is...
Do you just pile it?
No, I'm moving it. But exhaust, and then I gain a death and a life. The top, anyway. And then the bottom is spend exhaust and spend 2 gold to check victory now, which means that I can stop wherever we are,
Right.
regardless of anybody passing, to check victory. And if we hit it,
Right.
the game is over.
Okay, well, it's going to be over soon anyway. I'm going to exhaust that, spend 4. I mean, might as well. And then it gives me 2 gold. And it is your turn.
All right. Let's see what I can do first before I do that one thing. Gold. Oh, I need to do that, and I get 3 gold. So I can do the lawn and 3.
Gosh, I can't even believe I have 2 cards left. I mean, probably you're going to have some that you're just going to use for currency all the time.
Yeah, I think.
Well, I'm going to spend 4.
All right.
I'm not done, obviously, necessarily, because I can't check it. It's the end of the round. But I'll buy that one. Gives me 7.
Okay. This one is
Stone circle. 2
Oh,
points.
that's the ending it just like whatever.
Right there. Check victory now.
Yeah, check victory now. That's a check victory now. And 2 points for it. I've got 1, 2, 3 points right now.
Do you have that?
No, I have to get some artifact. 2 artifacts of yours in play rounded down. So for every 2, there's a point. 2,
Artifacts?
2. Yeah.
What are the artifacts? Oh, those.
No. Places of
These?
power.
Oh,
Hold
no.
on, let me.
Neither of us got a place of power.
Let
You
me-
were getting there.
I was getting there, and then I didn't, and then
I don't know. Those seem hard to get.
artifacts. Sorry. So, 1 point, 2 points, 3 points. That's it, because that's not an artifact. So that's 3 points plus
Oh, wow.
1, 2.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
You're close. It's my turn?
Yeah, I took gold.
Okay, I'm going to do this. Oops.
Six. Was that it?
Yeah, I mean, I can only put it in
Oh.
play.
Okay. Mine was to draw something. Oh, it was this. Or can I buy something? No. Okay. So I do that, and I spend something, and I draw a card.
Okay. I will exhaust the Enchantress for a gold. Or Mage. Your turn. I have to exhaust that. Oh, wait, no, I didn't do that. That's this.
Okay, tucking. 4.
I will exhaust this to what is it again? Straighten. Very obvious.
Just
like I should
straighten.
know that.
All right, I am going to do this one.
We'll exhaust the Enchantress for a gold.
Okay, I'm spending 4 for this.
And I'm out.
Okay, so you get the point. Turn it over, it says pass on the other side. All right.
I don't think I can get anything else.
Well, I can get some stuff where I can just use this for the heck of it to check for victory.
Do you have it? Oh yeah, I guess so.
I think maybe. Let's see. So I exhaust it and I spend that and we check for victory.
Right.
So you, because you passed first though.
Yep, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay. And then I've got 2, 3.
No. You have 1,
I'm sorry,
2,
1, 2,
3,
3, 4,
4, 5, 6, 7.
7.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Yep, you don't have it. You need another
2,
card in play.
3. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep.
Yeah, because I lost the.
Yeah.
So you won.
Interesting.
But yeah. So then in a normal game we would play to 10 instead of 7.
It's interesting to me that there's. So are there more cards? Are those more of the same? Oh no,
These
those are mages.
2 mages that we can now play
Because like
with.
this one. I mean, these are cool, but they ended up just being cash, and I would have loved this because look
Right.
at that.
I know.
Gains you a monument, but
Yeah.
they're so hard to do.
Yeah.
Plus 2 gold.
Well, the monuments are not as terrible
But
as
7. This is the closest I came
I
to
know.
7, and I spent 2 of them. So I was
Yeah.
1 away from like, oh, maybe I can put this in play. I'm like, why?
It would
Just
have
buy
been
an
nice.
expensive card. Yeah, exactly.
And these are double-sided, so we can
Oh,
play
neat.
with more different.
Wow. Look, well, that one's easier to buy.
These are not the
Still,
starter
hey, that's
ones.
what this would have been the
though.
one I wanted. I was like, darn it, isn't there one with skulls? Because I'm like the
Yeah.
Skull King over here, the Death King essence. But yeah, this gives me a death, right? I mean, I was having a lot of them.
My mage is not an artifact, by the way, so that was
Oh wow!
dumb that
Well,
I
no, it's
shouldn't
okay.
have been
1, 2, 3.
counting it.
You're still the same.
Okay.
You're still the same. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. There it is.
Yeah, the cards are great. The art is really nice.
Oh, yeah.
The cat, boy, is really cute.
Yeah.
Is
I'll
it
put the
Julian Delval that did the art?
cat?
It is Julian Delval. So Julian Delval is the illustrator of Ticket to Ride and stuff, and I feel like this art is like a step or 2 above his work on that.
These
those
2 are
games.
nice, just for architectural things.
Yeah, I didn't want to buy this one, but I also didn't want you to get it, Nikki P. Like this
Yeah.
one does nothing. I mean, it's 3 points, but I was like, I can't let her have that one. And I was
Right.
keeping an eye on your gold production because you can actually generate more gold than
I just generated a ton to get the
Yeah.
2-point card because I thought that would do
What
it.
else was left on those?
Oh, here, 2-point
Oh, just
card.
a single point. So I got the highest point value card. Weird.
Did you?
Yeah, I got the 3.
A 3, yeah, it looks like it. Mm-hmm. There's only 1 3 and the
Hey,
rest
thanks
are
for the
2s.
follow, Itchy Gizzard, King Lizard, and the
And the itchy gizzard.
yeah. King Lizard and the Itchy Gizzard. Yeah, thanks so much for the follow.
So in a normal setup, we would shuffle all of the mages, give you 2, and you would choose 1 from the 2.
Yeah.
And then we would take all of the artifact cards and what
Holy
is it?
cow, we would have tied
5 and 5.
if you went out before me.
Yeah.
That would have been interesting too. How does a tie work? Most skulls left? Gold left?
I believe it's all whoever has the most.
Yeah, okay. Well, I probably would have won that tie.
I have to double
Yeah,
check.
no worries.
I wrote it down, but I'd have to double check. So then we would have our stack of 5 and 5, and we would draw 2 and choose 1 to keep and give the other one to the other player. Draw 2, choose 1 to keep, and give 1 to the other player, and that's how the setup
Was there
would be
going to be a
on a
chance
normal
that
game.
you could have done anything else on that besides do that end of round?
I could have pried because I had a fire.
Well,
I
getting
could've-
4 to get another one of these is challenging because that's a lot of gold.
Right. Well, I could have. No, I would have had to. I had nothing to put stuff on 4 points, which sucked.
Do I have anything? I don't think I have anything like that. Is there something like that?
I thought there were some cards. Definitely this does it.
Oh, yeah.
But I thought there were some cards that did it too.
Well, you were close. I honestly feel you should have gone for the. What was the one? Was it this one? No, you
Of
had
course,
the
I'm
mostly
not
the
finding
green.
any right now, so I could be wrong.
So this one would have been 1 point for every green on here, but you got to spend 6 green to get it.
I don't know. I don't see any cards that do it at the moment.
Wow, this one is gold. For every gold on here to give you a point. Wow.
Yeah.
That's hard.
And with a bunch of the ones saying, pick any essence but gold.
This was fun too because that gave me
Yeah.
2 gold.
Yeah. So that's interesting. Nope.
The brazen head was awesome, but that took a while to get out. I couldn't get the skulls that I needed. And then this, I really wanted this, but 7 death. I'm like, I can't do it.
And the mage cards have a green back.
Yep. Well, let's go into our dungeon now. We've done we've explored this, and the mages have done all their business. Now we got to send the.
Go down into the dungeons.
Yeah, we're gonna have a new. We're already on the 10th. We haven't. I don't think we finished February. That's how far.
Because
I know, but I'm just saying it's. It's a. It's going to have a new part of the game here. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that it's
and then I'll zoom
as
in.
an expansion as well.
Yeah,
That's
it's an
pretty awesome.
expansion as well, so you could put this in with the other game, which is neat.
This is not going to stay up. Okay.
But, the
we need our
math
little
and
block
all
of foam,
is
Nikki P, and
working.
our dice tray.
It's right there.
But where's the block of foam?
Block of foam is in there.
Where, in the box?
No, see?
Oh, right. I
I
see.
tucked it.
I see. It's good. Good move. Good move.
Making a mess.
No, you're not making this. Okay, it's like that.
And I will zoom in
Yes,
so
please.
we can see all this more better. Okay. Think.
I see.
How's that?
Yeah, it should be fine.
That works.
Okay, well, we have 2 more days. You need to roll 4s, 3 4s to prevent us from losing another point there,
Okay.
or 3 5s, or 3 1s. 3 6s,
How about that?
not necessary. There's
What
a
about-
one. Is that a 1 or a 4? That's a 4.
That's a 5.
Okay, I put that 4 there. So you
Okay.
don't lose a point at least, right? Or it's the same. Either whatever you do.
There's another 4.
Okay. Well, we're probably gonna. I pray that you roll the.
What do you want?
What are you gonna do? You got to do that. I mean,
Yeah.
either way,
okay.
it's gain or it's gonna be the same result probably, and no force.
And no. And that was my 3rd roll. So
Okay.
boop, 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 boop.
I still have 1 moving along the calendar there. A lot of 2s. It's all bad. Hey, 2 4s. Come on. Come on, 2 4s.
2 4s.
One more 4.
One more roll.
Yeah. Hey, we at least got
Yay.
1. Sweet. Thanks so much.
What?
Board Game Geek is the best. Thanks so much.
Oh, thank you.
And then we go one more over.
One more.
And that's it.
Uh-oh.
So that's the end of that month. We have to total it up.
A 1
no,
or
we're
a
done.
5.
No.
Oh, I thought you were on this day, so don't I do this day?
Oh, were we that way? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. You don't need 4s.
I need a 5
you need
or a
1s
1?
or 5s. There's a 5.
Okay, let's take it.
Oof.
Did I get
2
any?
1s. You could go. You could switch gears. Either one's going to be a point.
Sure. Do you
I
want
think,
me to
right?
do
It's
that?
just each day. You count each day as a point. It's up to you. Either way is awful.
Cool.
I think you have a better shot that way, though.
Maybe.
Well, you're rolling more dice, sort of.
Hey,
you
there's
made
the
it.
one. We made it.
Cool. Okay. That wasn't a bad week then. I thought we were doing terribly.
Well, we had a surprising extra day. You didn't.
Yeah, I realize.
Okay, what happens now?
I think we total. Well, we look at the thing, but I believe it's you total the. Where's the rules? They're in here, right? You total each day. Well, what did we do last month? It's been so long. 26. So I'm sure that's what it is. Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. How do we get 26? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Somehow we got 4 extra points. Or we messed up the...
There might be a bonus on there that was...
Okay. We'll see.
Who
here.
knows? Bosses are more points.
Ah, okay.
Right?
Yeah, that's probably what it is, Cutie. It's probably 2, right? Yeah, exactly that. There are 2 points for bosses. And we did every boss that last time. Sweet. Okay, let's look at February.
So you just added up.
Hey, we did not do every boss in February. So we have, and this is a shorter month, so it's going to be a lot less points. So we've got, let's put it in the shot. We have 1, 2, 3. You don't gain a point for that. 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So we got 21
Now,
points.
did we finish a wing completely?
What's a wing?
A wing is...
1 row? 1 week? Yeah.
Yeah.
We never finish a week.
Okay, because you get 3 points for that if we finish a week.
Nice. Did we do that last? I guess we didn't last month either. That's probably what the deal is. Let me look. I'm pretty sure. I think I remember talking about that now. It's been so darn long.
It's award yourself 1 point for each monster,
Yeah,
2
we-
points for each
3 for the week.
vanquished,
So we got,
and 3
I totaled it up and I
points
forgot
for
what it
fully-
was. I'm sure.
Okay.
But it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 points.
Okay.
Can we finish a week, Nikki P?
No. Now you turn it over and read the rules
Rules
for the next month.
Very cool. So there's the little marker. Okay, so magic sword, spear and magic helmet. Okay, we are in March. In a battle against time and peril, Marlowe triumphs and discovers a magical sword gleaming under a supernatural light.
I guess this is Marlowe.
This treasure, a symbol of power and mystery, promises Marlowe unparalleled strength and protection. As he grasps it, a deep connection forms. The sword, vibrant with energy, ancient energy, seems meant for him. Convinced of its crucial importance for the trials ahead, Marlowe wields it, feeling his resolve intensified. With his legendary ally, he feels ready to brave the dungeon's depths, each step bringing him closer to deeper mysteries. This sword, more than a weapon, is a companion on the road, guiding Marlowe through darkness towards the light of glory. His journey continues, armed with courage and this new magical force, each challenge sculpting him into a legend. Magic sword. You've just found a superb magic sword. From now on, once a month, you can flip your blue die to its opposite face.
Woohoo!
When you use the magic sword, tick the magic sword box at the top of the page to remember that you've already used it for this month.
Oh.
Wow. That's so much.
So
I
it's
read
a
once a month,
one-time
but
use?
exactly, yes. I read that very clearly, but just
Wow.
completely glossed over it in my brain. Okay, well, here's March.
Wow,
we got a bunch. We got
longest
10
cooldown
days.
Ever. Yeah.
What did you say, Derek?
Oh, longest cooldown ever.
Yeah, exactly. For sure. Okay, so starting with the first. So does this count as a completed wing if we get these first two correct?
I would say.
Yeah, I wonder what you would. I think that would probably be either to finish a week
Is that set?
or to finish a
there's
week.
two.
Go for it.
It
Finish
feels
a
like
week
there's two.
or go for a boss. You know, anything that gives you more points for the magic sword. But there's the box that you have to tick.
Okay.
The good thing is this is erasable, so if we do it, people might not remember that we actually had already
Right.
used it that month.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's
you-
5 or a 20.
Yeah. Well, let me go. See what we get here.
Get 20.
I would like it. That is not 20. That's 16. Wow.
And you roll no 5. Do you want to roll
Correct.
it again? Because this is 25.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking we need to save the
it
sword
that
for
potentially,
later.
yeah. Well, there's all kinds of things we need to save that sword for. It really only gives him like 1 day of great,
Well, he's
fortune.
still learning. He's getting better.
Although if we
but-
do it now, we're not going to flip it now. Let's just keep the 6 because we've got no 5s. There's a chance maybe we'll get some big stuff here. There we go.
There's your 3 6s.
There we go.
Yeah, 4.
So we've got that.
Well,
That's
you can
plenty.
only- Plenty.
No, that's only 18. It's not 3 6s. There's no 3 6 here. It's 5.
Sorry.
I'm doing the 20.
I meant you're adding it.
Okay. Now it's your turn.
Okay.
Maybe you can get the 5. Ah, come on. I wish that wouldn't drag. I mean, obviously, it's way better if you're using it tinted.
Standing up.
Unlike what we're doing here. Is there any 5s in there? There's 1.
Well, 2 of them.
Oh, sweet.
2 5s. Maybe it will.
Come on, Nikki P. 1 more 5 in the next 2 rolls.
Yeah. Come on.
Nope.
No. 1 more roll.
Mm.
Come on.
Nope.
Yeesh.
Come on, Nikki P.
Boo-boo.
Okay. Well, boo. Alrighty. Well, at least we got the boss. That's 2 points.
He's going to go this way.
Upside down.
Upside down. He's on his head.
Cave. Marlowe. The not quite magnificent. Okay.
Got a 1, 2, 2,
2,
4,
4,
4, a minus
5s, or another
5,
20.
and a 20.
Ugh. 6. That's 10, 20. Let's just go for the 20. Boom. Right? 6, 10, 19, 20. Done.
Sure.
Your
Make
turn.
it pretty. Okay. The 4th.
Come on, let's finish a wing.
It really does work when it's lifted.
We need to do the 5s too.
I know, we only...
You got 2 3s. Is there
I
3s
do.
needed? No.
No. And no.
There's a 2. There's a 4. I'd just take the 4. 4s are going to be... well, it's up to you. It's your choice. Come on, 4s. Yay, there we go.
2 4s. Did it. Good did it.
Okay.
All right, Lincoln. And we are on the 5th now.
We need double 2s as well. 2 2s twice. Hey, there's 2 4s. Oh, no, 3 4s. Done.
Wow.
Got to take it if you can.
You can.
The problem is I wish you could use the spare rolls to help you on later days. I mean, it would probably, because it's rare that you're going to get it on the first roll, but we've done 2 of those.
Well, you're
so far
fighting
this
bad
week.
guys. It's hard.
Come on, 5s and 2s or 1s. There's a 5.
There's a 5 and 2 4s, but we've done
The 4s, yep. So the dice are 4 friendly today.
Hey, is that the bear?
Owlbear, yeah.
Owlbear? Okay.
Woof.
Oh, 3 1s. Do we need them?
Yeah, let's just do that.
Yeah.
Don't take any chances. Okay, move us to the next day. We
are
haven't
now
missed anything yet this
On
week,
the
right?
7th. No.
We still need 3 5s and 6 2s. Thanks.
Do.
I can't read that. Taika? Telka? I need new glasses. I really need new
I
glasses.
missed it.
Oh, yeah. It's right. Well, Derek can
I'm
probably tell
waiting
us.
for it to pop up.
If they say something.
Oh.
Thanks for the follow, regardless.
Thank
Even
you.
though I can't read your name. I'm sorry. Okay, come on, 5s. That is not 5s.
That's 2 6s.
It's 2 2s, though.
You don't need any 6s.
We need 2s, and we need 5s.
2s.
Number 2s. Okay, it's
There's
done.
a 2.
Okay.
All right. We
Follow
are now
was
on
from Telka.
That's right, Telka. Okay, cool. I read it correctly. That was...
8.
Come on, 2s and 5s, Nikki P. Come on, 5s. 5s, 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 5s. 1 5.
1 5.
Hey, 2 2s, though, Nikki P.
Well, should I take the
Yes.
2?
Yes.
Is it over here?
It's
Or
right
is
there,
it,
the blue
oh,
one.
in my face?
Although that could be a 5. You could make... oh, no, we don't want to do that.
No, we don't want to
save
do that
yeah,
yet.
exactly. We're not far enough into the month to worry about that yet. Ooh, another...
Another 2.
There we go. Sweet, okay. Now the issue is I got to roll 3 5s.
Yeah,
And
you
we,
do.
for some reason, these dice don't like rolling 5s, at least
Come
today.
on.
I know, 1 complete
It'd be
week would be amazing.
Really neat, because that's 3 points. Okay, we are now on the 9th.
Come on, 5s. 1
1
5.
5. Come on, come on, come on. My wishes are
Here's
not
the deal.
working out today.
If we get the 2 here, it's going to be a 5. Because it's like, it's a huge week for us if we do this.
Yeah, that's true.
That isn't it. Come on. That's all we need is 5s.
I'm going to cry.
I know, there's no chance.
I'm going to cry. There's a 5.
It's not on a 2.
No.
We didn't make it.
Fart.
We're never going to make it. Okay, well, we got 2 more days.
10.
Oh, no, 1 day. Today's the 10th. Or did I say the 11th? I can't
Today's
remember.
the 11th. So we've got the 10th
Yeah, and the 11th to do.
and the 11th to do. And then we're
Okay,
caught
your
up.
roll. Boo!
For now.
The trap got us.
2 5s. Now.
Hold on to them. Yeah, or a bunch of 2s.
Well, that's a trap. But you have to do it on the day, right?
No, I
No.
don't think so.
So should I do the 5s
I do the 2
or
5s.
the 2s?
We are not rolling 5s.
I'll
Doesn't
do the
mean we're going to
5s.
get it, but
2
you could
5s.
you could flip the... Man, that
No.
sucks. We didn't get that full week.
I know. I am disappointed.
Not a 5 there.
One more roll.
Come on, 5s. This game does
They
not
don't
like
like
5s.
us.
Not a 5.
Do, do, do.
Man, the 5s really are terrible. What is the deal with
All
this?
right, Lincoln, you're ending it for the day.
Yeah, well, we already know this week's not going to be
today's the
complete.
day.
We're going to just be sad.
Two
2
2s.
2s. I guess so.
You can do it for the trap or the
Yeah, I
guy.
know. What do we care? We've already
I
lost
don't
the
care
week.
anymore.
Not a 2.
Dang, what's up?
We had a really good week last week, that's why. And we're done. Is there 3s needed this week? No 3s are needed
No
this week anyway.
3s.
Okay, well, we've lost 2 for the week.
Wow.
We
okay.
don't need to move. I guess you can move ahead for
I
the
will move it for the 12th.
Yeah.
And then when
Well,
we
won't-
play
yeah,
again,
it'll be like a couple. It'll probably be this week when we do it.
so we'll have a bunch of rolls again.
Yep. Okay, well, there we go.
Boo.
Almost done for the day, I guess. Anything exciting happening out there? We are definitely sad. This was a bad week. I really wish we'd rolled the 2, and we could have had a complete week.
Right.
That's huge. We actually lose a point, so that week is That week is weak.
It's weak, I say.
And when you start off the first 2 days not getting them either, the week it's bad news.
There's what we played today.
Yeah, that's awesome. I like this. So this thing, the dungeon, I don't think it's available. They were saying it was basically just going to be available at Spiel. I think there's potential. There's going to be some around, but it's middle of the year by the time that they'll be available. But they will have 2 new calendars at the end of the year.
Yep.
One of which is a Cthulhu one.
Cthulhu themed.
Which is very exciting. I'm hoping we can get those when we go to Spiel this year.
Yes.
If we get to go to Spiel.
Because this is fun.
Yeah, it's neat. I actually like it. I will love having 2 calendars to do.
Just a little.
Heck, you could just
morning.
do this one again. Like you could just erase it and.
'Cause
Do they erase? Let's see. I'm just going to go back and look for funsies. I think it becomes permanent, doesn't it? Amanda might know.
No, it won't become permanent. You
They-
can keep erasing.
Oh, wow. Very cool. So we could play this again next year.
Okay.
That's fun. I'm excited now.
We'll have more fun. We'll want to try the new one with the new rules.
The two new ones, I know. Well, wait, we won't have any discovery, but we can have fun trying to actually do well at it.
Right.
I still think it's impossible. You can't, especially like the 5s were not friendly at all. Like we didn't get 5s at all. Boy, this is just not want to do it.
Well,
Well,
I'm
cool.
just trying to be perfect and align it all center.
Anything else?
It's not.
I'll be streaming with, theoretically, with Candace on Thursday. We'll be doing, I do not remember the game. I'm sad because
I know,
it
it was
looked cool.
a Kickstarter that she just got,
I
right?
believe so, yes.
With a bunch of minis.
And they look great. So she's going to come here early and we're going to prime them. And we'll probably try to do them. I imagine we'll both be painting each one.
Okay.
She said, she was telling me well, Nikki was on that call, how happy she was whenever she looked at that mini that we did,
Oh,
that
okay.
it turned out as cool. That's what
Cool as it
what I
was.
do is I use a lot of what they call contrast paints or speed paints, and there's another name, Express Colors. Those are the 3 brands that I know of that specifically are making pretty good ones. There's maybe, is it Series 7? No, that's the paintbrush. There's another brand that maybe has them, but none of them seemed that great. These are the ones, so what you do is either you paint your miniature completely white, and then you put these colors on them, and what they do is they settle into the cracks, and they create shading. So it's particularly powerful for things that are hairy or texture, you know what I mean? When you do larger, like they have Space Marines that have larger panels of things that are smooth, it's a little more difficult, or cloaks are difficult to do. Not terrible, you can do that. They really want you to just put the paint on very quickly. And then
Yeah.
you manage, so it's all fresh, and then you manage the spots of too much collected
Okay.
color where you don't want it. Yes, you want it to come between the folds of like a cape, right? So that's fine. But if it's like too much in an area, you want to just keep wicking it off until you're done. But they look amazing, and they're done pretty quickly. And Candace did the whole thing, this one queen or something like that for Nemesis, in one sitting, and it looked great. So of course that's like the perfect mini because it's like all these little like, wormy kind of shapes all over the place. I believe it was a queen.
Yeah.
But very cool stuff. So yeah, come and check that out. It'll be Candace's 2nd painted miniature, I believe. I don't think she's had the time to do any others since we did
Right.
that. Maybe some more. She had bought some of the supplies. I asked her to bring them up so we could actually go over it. I think she even got an airbrush. So
Oh,
we might
really?
actually do.
Wow.
Hey, Board Game James. Yeah, this was a good game, James. We had a good one. I hope the calendar. I guess we're working. Everybody sees us. But we had some. I guess James had some issues this weekend, or maybe I had the
really?
timing wrong. But it was. I'm just wondering, like, when that changes over. James, I believe, is East Coast time. Maybe, maybe not. He's in Toronto, so maybe he's Central time.
Okay.
But he had a problem with his stream on Saturday, I think. Didn't pop up correctly. Or maybe it was Sunday. Yeah, we are on the homepage. Okay, so, no, we're not on the homepage. Interesting. So something's wrong.
Is our hour up?
No, it should be going still. That's interesting. So we're not on the front page. Well, we had a good amount of people chatting and joining us, so.
That's messed up.
Yeah, I don't know maybe something's broken.
Yeah, that thing breaks, I guess.
It says we are on
well,
live.
it's fine.
Oh, he says it is. He says it is.
Oh.
Yeah, that was cash. So yeah, it should.
Okay.
As long as it's working. I mean, believe me. So this was built for during the pandemic, the
Yeah.
BoardGameGeek. So we don't mention it all the time when we should, and we should have little things pop up. But there's a BoardGameGeek.com/live page, and that's where this has its home. And of course, it's on the front pages too. But James is a streamer as well, and their stream is on Saturdays and Sundays.
Okay.
But we have a calendar there, so you can see through the month plan stuff. Now, a lot of it is just generic. I'm entering these things in, and here's the month. But I do sometimes get specific information from the streamers, and it shows up in there, like what game they're going to play today. I actually knew before we were going to do Res Arcana because we were going to do this last Thursday. I should have programmed it into the calendar, but I did it this morning. But it's pretty great because you can see we have a bunch of streamers on there. We have Benita, who I haven't seen. I mean, I know she's streamed semi-recently, but I haven't heard from her from a while. We have James. We have Amanda Panda. We have Derek on Wednesdays. We have Steph Hodge on Wednesdays and Sundays. We have Ruel has several streams with himself on his own, plus the board time. Good Time Society. Wow, I could not put that name together. Good Time Society plus he does stuff with Rado on every other Tuesday, I think. So you should check it out.
I say it's a TV guide for streaming, but people make fun of me for saying that.
It is. It's a very basic TV guide for streaming. I mean, it's really people submitting that stuff.
It's like a gramophone in your pocket.
That's
exactly.
right.
The issue is Benita was at Gamma. Well, Benita's working for Off-Duty Ninja now, so that would make a very good reason for her to be there. I'm happy for her to be working for Off-Duty Ninja.
There's the pop-up.
Yay, there we go. So yeah, we put those on our videos, and it's good it's fun. You get an opportunity to see us fumble through some stuff when we don't really know what we're doing.
Fumble.
I mean, you know how it is. I actually prefer the bulk of the table to not know the game when we play it, so that it's number one, more interesting, and we're asking questions that the audience asks because we don't know what the heck we're doing. But we still fumble through this. Now, this is one we're going to do for date night.
And the teach won't be so fumbly.
I don't think the teacher was fumbly at all. I have a hard time tracking what's going on sometimes. Hey, we're your board game BGG swag. Well, we have some great stuff. So yeah, we've been trying to put that. We've been putting that in our videos as well to like.
Yeah, I made a video
when
for the
Amanda
Quack
had on her.
Spits.
She had her.
Made a commercial.
Oh yeah, for the Quack Spits. But I've been posting it to pop up and stuff because Aaron was wearing in Ori video last week. He had on the BGG 2022 wordmark shirt, which is a fantastic shirt. But Amanda had on the new hoodies. The hoodies are amazing. The new hoodies. They're not cheap.
Nope.
They're like $50 US, but man, they are really nice. I actually don't love hoodies, and I want one. So, I have the purple one that we had at the very beginning, and Deborah wore that on one of our episodes one time because it's freezing cold in here. So in our studio, when we film regular game night, one of the cameras overheats, so we have to have air conditioning on it year round, including when it's freezing cold.
That's super fun to record like that.
It's not great having cold air blowing all over us when we're filming. But is there anybody we can... oh no, hoodie weather is almost over. I don't know about that. I mean, the evening can still be cold, James.
Well, here...
and James in
it
Toronto,
cools
I mean, he's probably built for... They're probably built for, like, cool weather. I am not.
Whatever. And he's saying
we say cold weather,
weather's
it's 40.
almost over, and he's in Toronto. So, okay. You're one of those people.
Well, I don't know. I don't know James. I only know James from what I've seen on the streams.
Shorts in springtime.
Shorts. Those shorts in winter. That's the really crazy ones. Is there anybody we can raid, Derek?
Yeah, so we're gonna raid someone new.
Do you know them?
They're called. I don't.
Okay.
But they look all right.
Okay.
They're called Smorgasbord Plays. They're playing some BGA. It looks like.
55.
It's
Okay,
it's a
that's
racing
not bad.
game that I can't quite place, but yeah. So we're gonna,
David was out. Well, 55 is not that. It's cold though. I wouldn't be wearing shorts.
I wouldn't be wearing
wearing shorts in general. I don't like getting cold. Anyway, so we're going to raid somebody new on Twitch. I'm sorry not everybody at YouTube can join us, but thanks for joining us as well on YouTube, by the way. And we'll hope to see you for regular game night when we return. We'll probably not. I think I've already scheduled me to paint the day after we return because we are actually getting home.
You're nice to me that way.
Exactly. I don't torture Nikki. I'll drag myself out of bed and get out there and stream. But we'll be back on a week. 2 weeks from Thursday. Wow, that's crazy. So 2 weeks from this coming Thursday, we'll be back. So everybody, hey, Steve, sorry you're getting here just at the end, but it's good that you joined us and you're in the UK. We are cold and rainy here, which is a little cold in quotation marks. It's not that cold.
We had
30s
Ireland
and 40s.
Today and
South
England
Africa.
and South Africa today.
And more. Turkey.
Oh, and Turkey.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people.
Crazy.
I love it. We get a lot of people. The mornings tend to get more international folks, so it's pretty awesome. But
and they're nice.
Evenings we get Australia.
Oh,
I feel.
Australia
I think
at
Australia
night,
is roughly this kind of like the same time, but tomorrow, 32 degrees Fahrenheit there. Ooh,
nope.
Okay, that's cold. We get sort of that cold occasionally, but we're in Southern California. We're wimps. I grew up in snowy weather, but and it's not even that bad anymore. I grew up in Colorado, which doesn't get as cold as it used to get when I was living there. I remember going through massive, freezing, looking sort of like the kid from Christmas Story.
Oh, yeah,
because,
in a thing?
I was parkas and stuff, it was pretty bad. And I was pretty small, so. And rode my bike to school when I was a little older, in the snow with crazy non-treaded tires. They call them cheater slicks or something like that when I was a kid. So they were
you
flat
told me
with
about
smooth
the cheater
slicks. Anyway, thank you guys for joining us. Thanks for all the chatter. Have a great one. Thanks for the support and thanks for following us. You guys take care and have a great week. Bye, everybody.